Hello everyone, and welcome back to an AHOL Plays Oblivion. Now, unfortunately, it was just kind of a shit show this week. That's why this video is late coming up, and I'm really sorry about that. There was just, I don't know, just all sorts of wrong things happening. Basically, it was Murphy's Law. Whatever could go wrong, did. And I had problems with the software. There were updates to mods, which kind of changed a few things here and there. It was all just very unexpected, and I mean, it wasn't just that. I mean, those were just minor things, but oh fuck, I literally spent an entire day just trying to fix everything. I mean, I believe I have. I hope I did. Unfortunately, the recordings I have for the final Knights of the Nine DLC, where I go in and kill Umaril, it locked out my commentary. So all I have is the battle sounds and all that. So I am going to do a little get a little creative with that. So there's that, and yeah. Until then, just kind of enjoy the shot of Desyr here. Still very beautiful and everything. And yeah, and that's one of the things I did, is I managed to get myself a glass longsword, because every motherfucker knight that went with me decided to let themselves die. They just charged into an army of undying Daedra. They just went in there, charged in, and killed off the first wave. Then another wave came in, and then another wave, and they all just died. It's like, you stupid fucking idiots. So only one survived, and that was the immortal one, of course. Everybody else was just like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So I looted their corpse, and now I have a glass longsword. That's not too bad. Yeah, I definitely like the look better. It's more suited to Desyr's taste. I'm still leaning heavily on the Akaviri blade when I get it, but until then, yeah, longsword's a nice. The glass longsword is a very nice addition. So, without further ado, I'll show you the final battle that I did get recorded. Everything else up to that point, it just got deleted. I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared. I have no idea. It just wasn't in the folder where I send all my recordings. So I have no idea what happened to it. Yeah. So, without further ado, I'll see you back in a few seconds.
Crusader, arise, stand and face the light. Breathe again, and receive your reward. You have completed your divine task. You have restored the Order. You have defeated the enemy of the Nine. The Order shall serve as the sword and the shield of the Nine in the dark times to come. We owe you a debt of thanks. You have succeeded where we could not. You and your knights have held true to your purpose. At long last, our purgatory is at an end. We go to the glory of the Nine to serve in their host in the life beyond this one. You may call upon our spirits when you need us. Simply pray at our tombs, and each of us will grant you a blessing from the Nine. May your sword serve the Nine all the days of your life, Crusader. Farewell. You redeemed my soul from the evil that had ensnared me. For that, I am forever in your debt. The old bitterness that seemed so important to me in life. What is that now? How to weigh that against my very soul? The Knights of the Nine stand together once again. I would not have thought it possible. We owe you a great debt. The evil took hold of me the day that I slew Sir Caius on the Priory steps. I baited him, knowing his temper, and then I killed him when he drew against me. I killed him in cold blood with the holy sword itself. I could have disarmed him or wounded him, but a cold pride had taken hold of me, and so I slew him and went to war and never returned. The evil grew upon me until I became cruel, a tyrannical ruler, a terror upon the land. In death, evil held me even tighter than in life. Thanks to you, that all is behind me. Sir Caius and I will go to Etheria side by side, as of old. The gods are truly merciful. I took the sword down with me into evil. You have redeemed us both. The gods smile on such deeds, noble knight. Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
Lord Crusader, how can this be? You're alive! It's a miracle! I heard voices in the Undercroft, and I came to investigate. You vanished in Garlus Malatar. After the battle, we searched further into the ruin and found you next to Umaral's corpse. You had no wounds on your body, but you were dead. I saw it with my own eyes. You did not draw breath. We laid you to rest in the Undercroft. We kept your death a secret. We feared what would happen if our enemies thought you were dead. Indeed, they are. We knew you had succeeded in destroying Umaral's physical form, but it seemed that you had met the same fate as Pelennor Whitestrake. Tell me, was Umaral destroyed? Then he is destroyed. We've won, and you're alive. I have to tell the others. Knights of the Nine, hear me. Today we have witnessed undeniable proof of the strength and the might of the gods we serve. Slain in battle with the dread Umaro, by the grace and mercy of the Nine, the Crusader lives again. How can this be, you ask? What of our foe? What has become of Umaro the Unfeathered? Umaro has been slain by the Crusader. His very spirit cast into the void and destroyed for all eternity. He will never rise again. Let us give thanks to the Nine. By their power, the Crusader has rid the world of Umaro forever. Hail the Lord Crusader!
Hail the Lord Crusader is arisen! Commander. Yes, Lord Crusader?
Hail, Lord Crusader.
Hello everyone, and welcome back. So yes, as you saw, we defeated Umaro, and Desyr gave up her Crusader armor and weapons. Now, of course, that's might be a bit of a foolish foolish decision, but here's the thing: Desyr had, after she left the prison, when up until that point, as a courtesan, she didn't have her own life. She wasn't writing her own fate. She was subject to the sexual desires and lusts of anyone and everyone that wanted her bed, men and women alike, man and mer. She wasn't that picky, as long as they had the money. And she was worth a lot of money. But after she left the prison, after she escaped and won her freedom from the Emperor himself, she, answered the call of her goddess Debella, and she thought she was writing her own destiny, only to find out that no, the 9 Aedra are the 9 gods. The 8 Aedra and Talos being added, so the 9 divines, decided that they were writing her story for her. And she has had enough. She has saved the world. She has saved countless. Oh, that's an awesome animation. I love that. And I'm distracted so very easily, apparently. Anyway, the thing is that she has quite simply become somewhat resentful. All this time, all the shedding of blood, all the violence, all the risking of her life, she thought it was her choice. And instead, it was the will of her goddess and her fellow gods. And she is somewhat resentful of that. She gives up the Crusader armor for symbolic reasons, not because it's not good armor. It really is quite good. But a hero is a fool in her eyes. Not because they don't do good. They do. It's just that they die poor. They can die forgotten. They can fall. Evildoers search them out to crush them. Rivals search them out for glory. They are walking with targets painted on their backs. They earn nothing. Except maybe praise. Maybe. And even then, this praise is spare and far between, as some curse them until they are needed. Yes, Desyr has always seen heroes as fools, as courageous and as brave and as powerful as they can be, as righteous as they may actually prove themselves to be. They are still, at heart, a fool. And Desyr has no wish to be a fool. And she doesn't really feel the hero as well. She's glad she did the work that she did. She's glad she saved the world. She's glad she saved countless lives and stopped many cities from burning. She's glad that she was able to stop the sacrificial killings devoted to the Daedra. But in the end, She just wants her life. She wants to write her own fate. And that has so far been denied. So she will turn her back on what she has come to be so far. She doesn't feel the hero anyway. So, to that end, she's made a decision. And that decision is to be a little selfish, as she feels she has earned the right to be. Quite simply, this world runs on money, whether you like it or not. It doesn't run on heroism. It doesn't run on praise. It's cold, hard cash. She has a castle that's expensive to upkeep. She has needs, which of course still requires money. She has tastes, which require a lot of money. She was a former courtesan. She's used to the finer things of life, the softest of beds, the finest of clothes, the most delectable of foods, and the wooing of many lustful and puppy love starved wannabe lovers. But she can always come back, but she knows that she most likely won't. And to fulfill this selfishness, to fulfill her needs of what she needs now, and that is to look out for number one. And she knows exactly where to go for that. She recalls a contact that she had made so long ago when she started out the pilgrimage for the 9 Divines. That contact directed her to a thief who could allow her to make contact to the Thieves Guild. And that is what is next in store for Desyr, the Thieves Guild questline. Because hasn't she earned a little selfishness? But before she does any of that, there's one stop she must make that she feels she needs to, that she also feels she has more than earned and deserves more than anything. She is going to go for a drink. And that, everyone, is what Desyr will be doing. So thank you so much for coming and watching. I do hope you could join me again when we see more of Desyr's story. I've been AHOL playing Oblivion. I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.